Hey guys, this is King Crab Zero. Today I'm going to be streaming for you a bit of American Truck Sim. Um, Let me get that pulled up really quick. I already have it pulled up, but let me make sure that it's getting captured by Streamlabs. There we go. Normally Streamlabs pulls it up right away. Today it took a little bit longer. But yeah, I'm going to be streaming American Truck Sim. I can't remember where we were at last time. I think because the version just updated as well. I think that it's also going to kick us back to our home base. So I don't know if we were somewhere special last time or what. The other thing I do want to do is we do have a bit of money, so I want to see about maybe buying a new trailer for our home base, or you know, seeing if we want to save up maybe for a new place, or see how close we are to paying off our current loan. So let's kind of take a look at it and see what the best options are. Okay. Bank. That's the one I want. Okay. We're only 60,000 away from paying off our loan, being debt free, which that's not too bad. Let's take a look at our drivers really quick. Oh man, this is always the dilemma you'll find comparing yourselves to your other drivers, is that you will always far outclass them on how much you bring in. Let's see. They're all resting. That one has the reefer trailer. I wonder if I should just upgrade the reefer trailer maybe to a triple or something. I don't know. We'll see. I think I'll get a new no, I think we'll wait until we can afford like a really good reefer trailer or something. So I guess we'll see what jobs are available then. Oh, not the world map. I want let's check the freight market, see if there's any good freight jobs. How far is that one? Oh well. Let's get it to where we're out of right now. Yeah, this one would pay better, but let's see. That one is I guess that probably wouldn't take too long. It would take about an hour. Yeah, overall. Let's see here. Yeah, we should be fine. We should be able to get this one done going. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do some missions and then basically pay off our loan and go from there. So yeah, we'll start with this one then. And that should actually get us plenty of money. So I think that will, by the time we complete that, we should definitely be able to pay off our loan. Okay, let's see. Gotta fuel up first. And I'll take the mission and get some sleep somewhere along the way. I think before I take the mission, though, it looks like I should probably stop off for a little bit of truck repair. So let's do that first. Aw, man. I was looking forward to, you know, just hopping out to the road there, and it didn't work out that way, so. Come on. Come on. Oh man, I think that car was just gonna stay there if I kept going forward. I was totally just gonna crash into him. I love how it shows like this intersection up here is like not being a discovered piece of road yet. And I have definitely driven over this several times, so rediscovered that. I'm going to assume like maybe it's something to do with the update or something. Hard to say though. Okay. I feel like what they really need to update on this game is I think they need to update it so you can repair your vehicle at your own shop. I don't know, that would require you hiring a mechanic or something, or they just have an option of it, but I feel like that should be something that you should be able to do. I'll just loop through here. I feel like one thing that this game does a disservice is these tracks right over here. In real life, they're quite a bit more bumpy than in this game. Like there's, at least last time I drove out this way in real life, there's like quite the little divot there. Okay. Looking at the map here, looks like I don't have to go all the way into downtown, which will be nice. So, looking forward to that. Man, I just love how close these cars like get up to each other here. Like, that is so close. I think if you pull up behind that close behind someone in real life, they'll probably be a little bit agitated at you. But to be fair, it's only a video game, so. Also, I would just like to point out I do have the unregistered CandleCam 2 active today. I already have the gel melting, and we will be making a candle today. I got everything prepped beforehand though, so very, very rare circumstance that I'm, you know, fully ready with that beforehand. I was just like, you know, I don't feel like messing with it all too much while I'm streaming today, so yeah, let's just do our best to get it out of the way beforehand. So now, probably after this delivery, or maybe after the next one, it'll be probably be ready at that point. Oh man, I had something like in the back of my throat like all day, and it's been such a pain. I'm just like waiting for it to like come loose or something. Okay, here we go. I guess let's check the external contracts just in case. Okay, external contracts are BS. No one does those. I don't know why the World of Trucks missions like seem to pay so much less generally. I feel like, to be fair, this style of trailer doesn't really fit too well back here. Like, oh yeah, we'll give drivers like a whole 10 feet of room. Actually, let's go around this way. I just want to knock this out since I haven't been on this side yet and discovered this little portion of this. Might as well get it out of the way while we're here. Okay, maybe that was a bad idea. Actually, I don't know. These are triples. They usually pull a little bit better. Okay, a little bit of scraping there. But not too bad. Yeah, I know usually when I get more trailers in my fleet, like I'll usually end up with exclusively triples for any place that I can get triples. You can't get them in all locations though, as there are certain states that don't allow the use of triples. So that's just something to keep in mind if like yeah, later on I eventually get a location loaded up with trailers and stuff and you're like, hey, why don't you have any triples? Well, it's just only because some places don't allow that. Jesus, man. Those little bumps that I just barely tapped, like really did a number on me there. Really did a number. Oh man. Oh, which side's the gas station on? Or wait, no, this isn't that exit. That's the next exit. Come on. I find it funny that the light back there, that it's like I pulled up right where I did without like hitting anything, and I was still going straight when it like, you know, was like, oh, you're gonna hit these now. It's like, whoa, that doesn't even make any sense. Like if I was gonna hit them in the first place, I would have hit them like, you know, when pulling up, not like you know, just pulling straight through, since yeah, I haven't angled myself or anything. But hey, sometimes this game acts a little bit strange. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm going this way. I thought I was going the other way at first. Thought I was going to be heading towards the place where I could repair the truck. But apparently I'm heading the opposite way, so I guess we'll see when we have an opportunity to fix the minor damages. Oh man, I feel like this thing just does not want to get up to speed today. No, maybe it will. I just had to complain about it first. By merely pointing it out, it's like, okay. We can go a little bit faster. There we go. And look at that. We are up to speed. I don't like how slow this guy in front of me is going, especially since they just passed me. And their speed limit's 10 higher than mine. Like, I think that's a dick move. Like, if you're able to go 80, to pass someone that's going 70 and then to, like, you know, just slow down to 70 or whatever, is just a major dick move. Because, I mean, especially with, like, how close he is in front of me, you're not supposed to, you know, be too close to semis in real life. You're not supposed to merge until they have plenty of room. Okay, he's finally pulling away from me. I think they remembered they can go 80 instead of 70, so now they're actually making some progress here. Okay, maybe not. He slowed down. I thought I was going to have to, yeah, pass him. But apparently not. Oh, man. Sorry, I'm a little bit tired. Yeah, this work really wore me down today. Like, I was flying pretty high and, like, doing pretty well for a bit. But then, just had some calls today that just, you know, wiped me out. So, a little bit tired. Probably won't stream as late as, you know, I tend to normally, so probably go till like 1 or maybe a little bit earlier. We'll see. Definitely going to finish the candle first, though. I'm not gonna end the stream before that's complete. I also don't like this guy like hanging out kind of in my blind spot. Not supposed to do that to trucks either, man. Oh, he's pulling back. What in the world? I don't know what people are doing today. Apparently they just don't know how to drive today. That's the problem with today. Nope, I'm not going to get by this guy since this is going to be the exit that we need. And I wasn't going to, you know, be able to speed up so fast that I was going to pass him, so. Oh, what a jerk. What a jerk. What the fuck? Okay, you know what? What are you, bud? What are you doing, buddy? Buddy. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Because that guy in front of me was an idiot. I'm gonna see if I can get by. Yeah, no, I could totally do this. I can go over this little, Oh, that is bull honky. Bull honky. Have you ever driven over a patch of gravel and it just, like, acted like a concrete wall? Oh, man. I was like, oh yeah, you know, you drive over it, there's a little bit of tipping to it, like... Okay, I was trying to get my truck to tip a little bit, but that didn't work. I'll have to adjust the settings so I can do that, but yeah, no, like, have you ever... Like, yeah, driving over an unstable surface like that, it's like, you know, your truck will tip a little bit or whatever, but... It's definitely not supposed to act like you just hit a brick wall. Like, what the hell? Yeah, no, like, I've never driven over like a little bit of a mound and, you know, just instantly wrecked. Has never happened before. I don't know if that would have been the case, you know, prior to this last update, if it would have done that or not, but I feel like the person in front of me is driving that, you know, hid the detour. I don't know if that would have been the case prior to this last update. Okay. There we go. I had to figure out which one was actually having my lights on. Oh yeah, I'm in the perfect situation here. Engine malfunctions, like things going wrong. It's all coming together now. This is obviously where I want to be. Let's find the nearest service station. I was looking for one on the way, but there didn't seem to be any. So. Oh, look at that, right here. Not even that far away. Assuming my truck just doesn't, like, you know, up and completely die or something. Just gonna try and pass and by everyone. Try and make up some time, you know. Go a little bit quicker. Yeah, there's some reflection that keeps throwing me off as it passes by. I have to find out which reflection that is. It's only reflected like a couple of times, so I don't know what it is. Okay. Let's see here. Get on by this bus. Okay, and slow it on down. Cool. I'm glad that bus was going incredibly slow. If it was going faster, I would have been boned. Sup, Mavriz? I'm glad you can make it. Everything's showing up for you, right? I want to make sure. I haven't seen any issues with Twitch so far, but you know, you never know. Look at this. We got this multi-purpose gas station here. We're going to get some repairs, and we're also going to take a nap here. Let's see. I'm just going to drive by these pumps. I don't need any fuel. I am playing in nighttime because I'm doing the just regular freight missions instead of the World of Trucks missions. So, okay. And you like World of Trucks missions, if you want to you just want to take like as many breaks during the day as possible, like that's perfectly fine. Regular freight missions, it's like, yeah, you can only take breaks when you can, like right now, because my trucker was tired. He wouldn't stop yawning, and it was it was going to give me a headache if it kept going on. Okay. And then we just hop the fence and get on the road that way. Oh, look at that. Look at that. That guy has it real bad. I mean, I don't know where they're at. But, yeah, their car's fucked. Okay, well, those arrows are just, they're suggestions. You don't actually have to go the way they tell you to. They're just all suggestions. Much like the arrows on a one-way. At least to some people. Not to me. Oh, man. Every time I see someone driving the wrong way down a one-way, and they're in my lane, it just becomes a game of chicken. It's like, I'm not going to move. Like, they're the ones being an idiot, so... Do you see that car just drive into me? Like, oh, there's a semi pulling out right in front of me. I should keep going. Oh, man. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. I don't get the drivers in this game sometimes. Especially, like, I don't know. I feel like since this latest update, I feel like the drivers have been a little bit more aggressive, or I don't know. They've been a little bit more realistic in that they make stupid choices. So I was just like, oh yeah, I can pull out in front of this guy. I do have time, and he'll just stop. And it was like, well, he did not stop. He just kept going. That and like they've been tailgating other vehicles and stuff. I don't know. We got aggressive drivers today. And to be fair, I'm driving a little bit aggressively too, but yeah, if they were being a little bit more reasonable about their aggressive driving, then my aggressive driving would be fine. But they're not, so mine's not. See, when I got on like Discord before streaming today, I was like, oh look, he's online. So I tried to say hi, and I was gonna see if I, got you this game if you'd do one of the convoys or whatever. But you never responded when I said hi, so I was like, okay, he must be away. He must have just left his Discord open. I didn't know if you were, away at work or if you're off today. I always feel like you're off today, but I don't know if that's actually the case. It just always feels like this. You always seem to catch my Friday night streams, so I feel like you're generally off on Fridays. That's my assumption. Ah, sweet. Whoa. I did not put that much pressure to the control stick, and it definitely turned me quite a bit there. There we go. That's more appropriate speed for speeding. 5 over. No more, no less. I always love when the hills just load in. It's like, boop, hills. Yeah, I'm glad that I was paying attention to the GPS there. And by that I mean I looked at the very last moment, so I'm just glad that was on the way I'm supposed to be headed, and not headed some completely wrong way. So Mavericks, you missed me getting to debate over what I wanted to do with the money we made from last time, which I decided that we'll hold on to it and pay off our loan. So we're gonna go debt free, which isn't necessarily the greatest option in this game. I think what I'll do is I'll go debt free and then I'll just max out my loans and be like, okay, I'm gonna have like another base and more truckers. We'll see though. We will see. I mean, I guess I could just upgrade the trucks and stuff that I have right now, or I mean, there's so many different ways to go about it. I think best option though is another location, then also more trucks. See, I feel like I'm getting a lot closer to the part in the game where it's like, the income from my workers and stuff is like starting to get up there a little bit more, so it's like almost making it so I don't have to take like as long of trips and stuff like that, but not quite. Still definitely making so much. God, motherfucker. God damn him. Okay, anyway, now that we got past that guy who was in our way. I mean, I shouldn't say got past, but got behind that guy that was in our way. What I was saying is, yeah, now getting closer and closer to that point where money isn't going to be as much of a concern. And then can kind of just pick missions for what I think will be the most fun. I mean, to be fair, like, since I think in this one, I think I got my truck before getting a loan or anything. No, I got the loan pretty quick. Never mind. Or, I don't know. Maybe, I know either in my personal playthrough or in this playthrough, I got the truck without getting a loan. I can't remember which was which, though. I think it was my personal playthrough. I think that was the one where I saved up just to buy a truck first without getting a loan or anything. Because I kept seeing that's like, oh yeah, the bank will loan you this much. And I was like, nah, I don't need that. And yeah, I think in the, the stream playthrough, it's like, oh yeah, no, I want my own personal truck. That'd be nice. But soon we'll be debt-free. And maybe debt-ridden again. We'll see. It's always hard to decide on that one. But I mean, to be fair, like taking on like the full amount of loans you can get is like another location and then another 2 trucks and another 2 drivers, which is definitely a pretty decent boost to income at that point. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I'll pay off my loans, take out the full loan, and then, yeah, get some more drivers. I feel like this hill's killing me right here. At least I'm not really like going too slow though. Okay. This is what I need. Right here. We're going to get up to speed. It's going to happen. I think that's the same car that basically cut in front of before, because he couldn't get in front of me in the last merge like that. I like thinking that guy behind me is like starting to form a vendetta. He's like, you know, if this guy stops somewhere, I'm gonna like follow him and like stomp him to death or something. He's like, this guy just keeps getting in my way and it's bothering me. Okay. That's why you're here, Mavericks. You up to anything fun tonight? Anything exciting? Playing some leagues, maybe? Getting your salt on? See, I'll just take your silence as yes. Silence means that you're getting all the salt on. Man, that guy, like, did not use his turn signal at all. I was, like, wondering why they were stopping at first. And then, yeah, they end up turning. It's like, what the hell? A turn signal would have been nice. I would have at least expected that I need to slow down ahead of time. Instead of being like, why are you stopping here, bro? Man, I keep forgetting you have more than 6 gears because I don't get to get out of the 6th one that often. Threw me off when they shifted up to the 7th gear. I was like, whoa, what is that? I gotta enjoy the life of a little bit of speed for a while. Now it's back to the slow life, guys. And this car in front of me is he's doing me wrong. You would think being a small car you'd be able to keep up to speed, but apparently not. Apparently he goes slower than the big ass semi. Oh man, another beautiful use of turn signals. Oh man, I feel like they must have like updated drivers to make them worse at driving. I feel like that's what this is. When you get salty, that's what's gonna happen. You're gonna be like, why can't people just drive properly? Aha. Come on. Guy just wouldn't let me on the road. What a jerk. I mean, to be fair, like, you know, generally in real life, when you come up on a exit or something, or I shouldn't say an exit, but an on-ramp, I mean, generally the proper thing to do is, if there's traffic and you have the availability to, is move over into the left lane, which he had the ability to do. There was no one, you know, the left lane, so he could have done it. Just like, I'm going to run into him. I'm not going to let him on the freeway. He was a real jerk. See, I'm just going to expect these, like, you know, computer drivers to behave with the same sort of manners and driving styles that I expect a real-life defensive driver to have, which is not, you know, not a great thing to bank on, because obviously these guys are more aggressive than a regular driver. So. Okay, I think we're going to pass this guy. We're out in the middle of the desert. It's time to make some time. Like, we're back to 2 lanes. Yeah, I think we can do this. Maybe. Maybe. No. God damn it. Story of my life. You start to try and make some progress and someone just gets in your way. Oh, they even slowed down even more. What the hell? They brake checking me, bro. They brake checking me. Okay, truck. Maybe let me in? No? Okay. He's gonna let me in. Which is good. Because I have to pull in for an inspection. Okay. There we go. Yeah, I wasn't sure if that guy was going for the inspection or if he was going for the this drive-through or the rest area. There we go. I just wanted to discover that little patch off to the side there, since I could. Let's see. This should line up, right? Yeah, this will totally work out. I always love how it says to pass inspection, it always says stop and press A. Like, they just assume that you'll pass. It's like, you don't always pass that inspection, like, but regardless if you're going to pass or fail the inspection, it'll tell you to press A to pass inspection. Like, sometimes it gives you false hope. Like, you know, when you're in the wrong state with triples and it tells you failed the inspection for, I think it says something like invalid truck and trailer combo or something. Like, it doesn't tell you it's because you're hauling triples or whatever. It just, you know, tells you some invalid combo or something. So you're left wondering why until you look it up, or if you just know. Okay. Man, what is up with the aggressive drive? These drivers on the highway are all so aggressive, and this guy in front of me is like the most afraid, timid person ever. Like, these guys on the, like, freeway here, like, they would run you over in a heartbeat. And this guy's like, oh, I don't know. I'm kind of scared, guys. If I go on there, I might die. And it's like, hey, man, you're in a semi. Some of them are in small cars. You win this fight, 9 times out of 10. Man, this trailer feels so heavy. Like, I feel like it's really slowing me down. But I don't feel like it's the heaviest one we've ever hauled, so I don't know why. It just feels like it's slowing me down, though. I spaced out on like watching the time there for a bit, and we've made great progress since I haven't been looking at the time. Great progress. Only about, like, we'll say 15 or 16 minutes left. We'll have this delivered. I mean real world minutes for that. Obviously, we're not going to turn 4 hours and 16 minutes in game to, like, 16 minutes in game. I think that might be a little bit impossible. Whoa! Cut that a little bit too sharp there. Oh my god, okay. I was like, I'm zoning out over here. That's what this is. Okay, I think that's just a regular Charger. Totally thought it was going to be one of the police ones. I slowed down for nothing. I always think that's a problem when you see like someone that's in a car that police are known to drive around in. It's like, oh man, gotta slow down or whatever, and then you see a regular person drive by, and it's like, well, damn, I really didn't have to slow down or whatever. I could have kept speeding. Okay, I gotta pay more attention. As I said, I'm just zoning out today. This guy in front of me was secretly looking out for me. They're like, yeah, he's speeding. I don't want to get a ticket or anything. He's already zoning out. I don't need him to crash any worse or anything. He's like, oh, I'll slow him down. So, that guy's a real bro. Either they're just really slow and, just so happen to be in front of me. Oh man, I'm actually accelerating pretty well up this hill. I don't know what it is. It seems like some hills will just destroy you when it comes to acceleration, and other ones are like, that's just fine. You can accelerate uphill. That's a thing that isn't that hard. And give him some room to get on the road. And there we go. Because we're not a dick like the other people that are on the freeway here. And they're like, oh, you want to merge onto the freeway? No. This is my road. And I'm like, nah, this is our road. Not in like any commie way, but more like, I scratch your back, you scratch my back kind of way. Later on, that same truck is going to, merge out of the way for me so I can get on the road. That's not true, but I like to imagine that'd be the case. Though I feel like if this game had a system of karma, I'd be on the receiving end of getting fucked quite hard. Like, oh man, it's definitely not behind me to cut people off or be an aggressive driver in this game. No, to be fair, I mean, the computer can be a pretty aggressive driver too, so it's not like I'm not doing anything it wouldn't do. Oh my god, there we go. Finally crested that hill. That was a brutal one. I was definitely struggling there. Or I should at least say my truck was definitely struggling there. I always love how early it tells you you're running out of fuel. Like, I still have 130, well, just say 130 miles worth of fuel. And, yeah, our destination's only an 82 miles, so I should definitely be able to make it with plenty of fuel. Well, not plenty of fuel to spare, but with fuel to spare. I think this is the hill where we have to go like 35 or something. It's really slow for trucks. Nope. Nope, I was wrong. I was thinking of a different hill, maybe. Well, that's my bad for anyone behind me. I know there's one of these hills in Colorado, though, that's, it's like you have to really slow down. So it's like, you know, if you have a vehicle with a retarder or something, that's the time to turn it on. Oh, actually, I think this might be it. It was just up further. Here we go. Here. Okay. Stage 2 of the retarder. Slowing down, slowing down. Okay. Let's reel that back a little bit. Can we travel without the retarder? No. We need the retarder on. We need my truck to be a little bit, you know, slowed by this. Okay. It'll just be a battle of turning the retarder on and off. Stage 3. This guy in front of us is going way too slow. Here we go. Ah, look at that. Hey, we get out of that zone. Okay. Well, I need to be in this lane now, so car, quit slowing. What the hell? Oh, man. You know, if a truck merged behind me, I don't think my first thought would be like, I need to slow down right now. Slowing down seems like the best option available. Come on, dude. I think this is new. I don't recall trucks having. Oh wait, that's a different truck. I still don't recall little trucks with like fruit strapped to the back of them. I mean, I could be wrong, but I don't think I've ever seen that before. Maybe I have. Who knows, man? Oh man, we're going to Limon. Or maybe it's Limon. Who knows? Not Mavericks. He's probably going to guess the wrong form of Limon. I mean, I don't know if that place in Colorado is actually pronounced that in real life. It just being spelled like that makes me think so. Especially since a lot of towns in Colorado seem to have Hispanic names, right? Because I think Pueblo's in Colorado, and I'm pretty sure that's a Spanish term. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm just completely wrong, which is always a possibility. Oh, look at that. One of my drivers actually brought me in some income. And they leveled up. Sweet. My drivers aren't useless. Actually, to be fair, there's a few of them that bring me in some pretty decent income. Just like one of them that's I don't know, actually maybe it's like two of them bring me in decent income and then like two of them bring me in shit income. That one that just brought in some income, he's one of the slackers. He's definitely not one of the two good ones. But again, at least he's not completely useless. You could have it could have been one of those ones where it's like, oh, your driver failed to find a job, and now you're going to pay out thousands in like fuel and repair costs. The flag on this delivery looks like it's just kind of out in the middle of nowhere almost. And just funny. There we go. Sometimes you gotta get the trailer like way over there. I don't know what they're talking about, damage penalty. I was only careful that whole time. Okay, we have enough to pay off our loan, so let's do that really quick. Repay. What's that going to leave us with? 41,000. Cool. I can borrow up to 500,000. So yeah, I think I'm going to just take out the maximum number in loans. There we go. And then I'm going to purchase a garage or two. So let's see here. Wait. Maybe this is the wrong spot for it. Oh, wait. Okay, maybe I can't purchase a garage yet. Well, I shouldn't say can't purchase one yet, but I think I can't purchase one online yet. So yeah, what I have to do is I'm going to quick travel to a place that has a garage. I think Twin does. And then fine, okay. Well, that's just a pain. I know I am without my stream partner. I mean, to be fair, like, you know, Mavericks and I only stream together on, Tuesdays. So, I mean, he is theoretically around. He is moderating my chat for me right now, but yeah, not streaming together at the moment. Though I did tell him that they did introduce a multiplayer into this game, so I told him you might have to pick this game up so we can stream it together. We'll see if that's the case, though. If I can convince him into that, that'd be pretty amazing. Okay. I need to get some fuel. That's what I need to do. I am completely... Well, I'm not completely bone dry, but I'm getting close to it. I always love stations like that that you can't pull into. They're just vanity gas stations. They're only there for looks. Yeah, I was hoping that like Mavericks would at least say hi when I said his name, but on the flip side, there's a very real chance that he might just be away right now. That's just what he does a lot of times, is he leaves me on the background. Then I have to like actively get him to, do anything if it comes to moderating my chat or saying hi to people. Now, if I talk enough trash, that's usually when he shows up. Okay, see, look, there we go. That just proves my point. If I talk enough trash, that's when they'll show up. Oh, man. Oh, there you go, Mama Cook. I mean, maybe he's shy. Who knows? Is that the problem, Mavericks? You're a little bit too shy. You don't want to come out of hiding. You can't even say hi to Mama Cook because you're like, oh man, this is going to ruin my introversion. Ah, yeah, this fuel stop was very much needed. That was quite the fuel stop. Okay, back to what I was doing. I was going to quick travel so I could try to buy a garage. Let's see if that's a possibility here. Okay. I think you can get a garage in Twin Falls. If not, it at least puts me closer to other places you can get a garage in. Oh, Mama Cookie. My bad. I totally just like read this like Mama Cook 13, but Mama Cookie, okay. I will remember that for the future. Oh look, this does put you right next to a garage. You know what, that's fair. I kind of did summon you by like talking trash, and then it's only fair that you get to talk trash back to me, so I mean, it's my show, but you're always free to chat along and stuff. I know that you're the most social butterfly that I know, so I get that. Like, it's funny because in like regular life, for some odd reason, people can like, they never get my name right, like my actual name. Because like I'll get called so many things that are not my name, and it's like, oh, what the hell? But you just get used to it after a point. Well, fair enough. I mean, I was like, I could swear she had like a different name, but I also am kind of forgetful, so I was like, yeah, maybe I'm wrong. And I couldn't remember what the other name was that I thought you had, so I was like, okay. I'm just not going to go off of my own assumptions, and I'm just going to go what I see. You know, visual, empirical evidence, right? So, I'm guessing this is just the other account that you use sometimes, or maybe your husband's, or how? I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm starting to jump to conclusions again. Okay. What was I doing? I got distracted here. Oh yeah, I was going to buy a couple of trucks now. So, actually, there's 3 accounts? Oh man, that's way too much to keep up with. Okay. I'm going to actually pour the candle really quick before I forget about that. Because obviously I'm just being forgetful tonight. I will not forget gloves though, because I know if I don't put on gloves, I'm going to end up with like every single drop of dye on my hands. Okay, okay. See, that's why I'm not going to jump to conclusions, because obviously even like Mavericks' conclusions are wrong. Yeah, I get that though. I mean, most of my socials are King Crab Zero, with some of them being a variety, or not a variety, but a variation based upon King Crab Zero. Are you on mobile? Are you using swipe texting? Because I use swipe texting, and I know swipe texting often changes all the so for me. Also, I just realized I'm giving a little bit of like glove ASMR over here. Also, just got reminded that I don't have green dye. I have yellow dye and I have blue dye. See, that checks out. As I said, I often have swipe texting do that to me, so that one was like that's an error I'm very familiar with. Now, if you look at the camera here, you can see why I was wearing gloves for this. Oh man, I just got dye on myself still. I mean, not as much that would have been on me otherwise, but still a little bit. I guess that brings up an important question. Would you prefer to be Mama Neek, Mama Cookie? Like, is there a preference here? Because it's like, oh, if you prefer your old, username, I can reference you as that. Or if you just want to go by Mama Cookie, I can go that way too. Though, if you want to be referenced to as like Mama Neek, I'll probably forget several times. You have to keep reminding me on that one. Okay. Okay. I just realized I'm an idiot. Forgot to pour in scent oil. Okay. It's one of those days today. You know, one of those days where you just forget everything. So that's where I'm at. Oh, I can say Mama Cookie. I don't care. I just again, I just want to make sure. Okay, let's try this attempt number 2. I'm gonna pour a little bit higher so it actually mixes up the gel that's already in there too. Okay, there we go. That was the best candle pour I've ever done. That's not true. That's probably one of the worst ones I've ever done. Oh man. Again, it's just been one of those days. Okay. Let's see here. uh, don't let Mavericks bully you over there. Let's see here. What was it? Oh yeah, I bought the garage. I need trucks. Need more trucks. Everyone needs trucks. Truck dealers. We'll get some more Kenworths. Since I have a fleet option. Oh yeah, I have to select a dealer. That's how this works. My fleet configurations. You know what? I think I'll just upgrade everyone who is currently driving one of the old ones. So I don't know. Actually, they look like they might be driving the same thing as me. Okay, we'll see. We'll check later. I'm just going to going to assume that everyone has the upgraded truck. Probably the wrong assumption, but I'm going to assume it anyway. You know what? That would be a awesome emote, but I don't know how Twitch would feel about that one. I mean, I guess it doesn't have to be like, too on the nose or anything. It could be subtle. Okay, recruitment agency. Hire a driver. We need to get 2 drivers here. Long distance. That person's in. I always love long distance. Okay, that person has 1 long distance. Okay, there we go. I forgot how to scroll here. Oh man. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Everyone seems to have 1 long distance, so I think I'll go with the driver here that's more highly rated, since they also have 2 in high value cargo and 1 in on time delivery. Okay. Cool. And let's go to manage drivers because I want to make sure that that's what they're focusing on. Table view. Balanced? Nah, we don't need balanced. We need just everything long distance. Except this person, they can go balanced. If they're maxed out on long distance, that's the one time they can go balanced. Though it seems like it just defaults them to the just-in-time delivery. Okay, look at that. Got new drivers. Got a new garage. Got 2 new trucks. Let's see here. I guess we'll see if there's any jobs available. Great Market, Twin Falls. Yeah, I guess this is the best one, and yeah, we haven't done a special mission this stream yet, so I mean, yeah, we have done them on prior streams, just not this stream specifically. And the cool thing about the special missions is you don't have to rest before them, and they just fill up your rest gauge and everything, so we can just head right over there. It's perfect since my character is like super exhausted. Though I wish I would have known I was doing a special mission before I fueled up, because they'll also refill your fuel for you too. Okay. So I forgot to mention what scent the candle is today. Today I used a scent oil that is called Winter Candy Apple, so it's kind of sweet, kind of apple scented. It smells really nice though, so figured for the gel itself I colored it with like a mixture of green and red, so I guess I should have went a little bit more heavy on the green, because I feel like candy apples are, I don't know, it's been a while since I've had a candy apple. I just feel like candy apples are usually with like Granny Smith apples, like seems like they're usually like a sour apple that's coated in caramel or whatever and some nuts or whatever. I could be wrong. It's been forever since I've had one. Oh, bad luck here. We caught a train. Okay, there we go. I wasn't sure which way it was coming from. Let's see here. Woo. Yeah, it's funny. It's like apparently I only play games that you can see the see trains in. You can see trains in Stardew. You can see trains in this game. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, it's just been so long since I've had one. I think the last time I had one has been Granny Smith apple. So, you know, a sour apple. But, yeah, if you can use any type of apple for it. I know my favorites usually like either the Cosmic Crisp or the Honey Crisp apples, just because they're, you know, they're sweet, not like too sweet, and they, you know, they're still firm and everything. So, you know, maybe I'll have to make candy apples sometime and try it with like a Cosmic Crisp or a Honey Crisp. Which one do you think's better in that case, though, Mama Cookie? Like, are you more of a sour apple person when it comes to a candied apple, or are you more like a sweet on sweet type of person? Or are you a candied apple type of person? I mean, I guess that's always the bigger question. Oh man. Okay, let's take this one. I always like these special missions. You get these little cinematics beforehand, like, oh, look at this cool thing you're hauling. I never understand why they have the like news people here. It's like, do news people just go around like capturing like, oh, this person's hauling a really large water tank or something like that? You know what? That's fair. I mean, I am very much weak to sweets, but I've known plenty of people who haven't necessarily been big fans of sweet things. Like one of my close friends, he likes like he's not a huge fan of sweets, and I think it's funny because like his thing he used to treat himself to when he's in a sweet mood for sweets was like Necco wafers, which aren't the most sweet thing ever. They're a little bit sweet, but they're definitely not too sweet. I mean, I feel like they're kind of like like a sweet tart or something, where they also have a tart flavor as well. I don't think they make Necco wafers anymore, though, so he hasn't really treated himself to something sweet in quite some while. Up, 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 up. Got hung up on something there. Okay. When you say plain chocolate, are you talking like milk chocolate, or are you talking like dark chocolate? Because I mean, I feel like dark chocolate's closer to being plain chocolate in the sense of, it's more cocoa, which I mean is, the chocolatey part of chocolate, or at least what I associate with being chocolate. I know that cocoa can be pretty bitter. Personally, though, I would say I'm a milk chocolate fan when it comes to chocolate. I also think Mavericks over here is a chocolate fan. I mean, he's not a sweets fiend like I am, but he definitely enjoys his sweets on occasion. Whoa, police car. Whoa, why'd you slow down? It's a 35, bro. Like, I always think these missions are funny. Like, the police escort will do something that just doesn't make sense. Like, slow down all of a sudden for no reason, or go the wrong, well, not the wrong way, but they'll get off track or something, and then you're the one who like gets in trouble, like if you bump into them, or you lose your police escorts even if it's their fault. Oh, okay, no worries. I was saying that personally I'm a fan of a chocolate. And I was asking, when you're saying regular chocolate, are you talking like milk chocolate, or are you talking like dark chocolate? Because I mean, even though I always imagine milk chocolate as being plain chocolate, I understand that dark chocolate's probably closer to being plain chocolate, since it's the one with the higher cocoa content. I am between the escort vehicles. Jesus, man. The only way I'm not between these escort vehicles is if one's like pulling up the wrong way. Oh. These special missions, they're always fun. Super, super fun. Actually, I enjoy them. They're just always a little bit of a pain. Because again, like, the computer can just mess everything up. I'm going to assume that was supposed to be dark and it was a swipe correction. Okay, that makes sense though. You know what? I always like I always like, you know, chocolate with like mint and other stuff in it, but I don't know. I don't always buy it. I feel like I need to buy some mint chocolate sometime soon though. 'Cause I've had a bit of a craving for it, you know, like a Andes mint or York peppermint patty or something. See, I swipe text enough. I get how it goes. uh, there's some words that, like, I'll try to swipe, and swipe just won't recognize, so I'll have to type manually, and it'll be like, this is frustrating, because I just spent, like, 5 or 6 or 7 attempts trying to swipe this word, and it just didn't work. So there's a, like, sunken cost fallacy. Oh yeah? Like, which ones are the best sugar-free ones? What do you do? Come on, Mr. Police Officer. There we go. You can do this. Just merge left. There we go. Okay. That was one of those examples I was talking about where you might lose your police escort while you're doing these. Like, it's very easy for them to just stop, let you pass, and they'll be like, hey, you know, you need to be behind these guys, or between these guys. Yeah, what's the best sugar-free option for, mint chocolate candies? I honestly didn't know that, like, Reese's made sugar-free Reese's. I mean, I guess that makes sense. They make several varieties, but yeah, Russell Stover, I've definitely had some of their sugar-free stuff since, you know, my dad would get that on occasion since he's diabetic. Not that he's usually the most, you know, not that he's like this most strict on what he eats, but sometimes he'll be like, oh, I'll get sugar-free stuff, and, yeah, I've tried those. I mean, I haven't tried the mint ones, but I'll have to give those a try sometime. Yeah, no, that makes sense. It always throws me off when you're at the store and you just see something on the shelf and it's like, I didn't know that was a thing. Like, just expands your mind right there on the spot. Like, huh, well, I guess that makes sense, or I guess that is the thing. I can't say that I've had any of those moments recently, though. Like, I was trying to think of an example, and I was like, yep, can't think of any. Obviously, my brain just shot for the night. Yeah, I didn't even know York had a sugar-free one. Jeez, man. That just shows how out of the loop I am. I mean, to be fair, like, I don't really buy the sugar-free one. It just, again, that was something that when I lived with my dad ever so often, he'd be good and buy sugar-free instead of buying the full sugar ones, so sometimes I gotta try those. Though I guess to be fair, like where I normally go shopping, I feel like a lot of the candies they have there, like they don't necessarily have all the varieties of it, so seems like sometimes even when there should be like a sugar-free option or stuff like that. Up, up. I was watching chat. I wasn't watching the road. But yeah, I think sometimes when there's a sugar-free option there, like, or I should say when there should be a sugar-free option available, they don't necessarily have it. What the hell? What was that? I did not drive away from the escort vehicles. I was literally in between them. Oh my god. Okay, let's try this again. Anyway, so, yeah, no, that makes sense. Like, that it's happening more and more. I mean, obviously, they have the market for it for sugar-free products. So, well, that's good that he enjoys the sugar-free, zero-calorie sodas. Yeah, at home, I generally don't drink soda myself. I mean, I'll drink it if I get some food when I'm out and about, but yeah, generally for home, I don't really stock soda that much. I know the last time I had, well, I should say there is one exception. Like, I like to get ginger beer on occasion, but that's usually like maybe once every couple of weeks, and they are only sold in like a 4-pack, so that's fair. Dr. Pepper Zero does slap pretty hard. It is surprising, like, how good they can make some of those zero-calorie sodas, though. Because I know, like, back in the day, you know, there used to be, like, all these various diet sodas, and, like, the sweeteners and stuff they'd use in them were just sometimes so nasty. Yeah, there's, like, no difference there. Okay, okay. This game is always so hard to, like, pay attention to chat and try to drive. Oh, man. But yeah, no, yeah, Dr. Pepper Zero is pretty good. I think I've tried Coke Zero, and I remember that being pretty good. I don't recall that one being super exact to Coke, but I just remember it being good in its own right. I assume they still make that, right? I could be wrong. I'm not up on the soda anymore. Oh, cream duck. You know what? I think I actually tried that once. I remember some friends getting that, and I remember it being like very much. I can't remember which it was, but it was like very much one of the two sodas with like a light hint of the other. I can't remember which way it was, though. I can't remember if it was like super Dr. Pepperish with like just a tint of cream soda, or if it was the opposite. I do remember it being very heavy on one of the two, so. See, what I always found interesting is how many weird Coke flavors there are. Like, I don't know if you've ever tried any of those Diet Cokes and stuff, but they have, like, so many flavors. Like, I remember they had, like, fiery cherry, some ginger one. What were some of the other ones? I think they had, like, a orange. Well, I think it was like an orange one, but different than the regular orange Coke. I don't know. There's other various Diet Coke flavors that they've had that have just been interesting flavors. Well, that's fair. I mean, if he enjoys it, that's pretty good. I remember it being pleasant when I had it. I just can't. Again, I can't remember what it tastes like. As I say, I remember it being like dominant one way, either towards the cream soda or the Dr. Pepper, but I can't remember which way. I mean, either way doesn't matter because I like both Dr. Pepper and cream soda, so both is a win in my book. See, that's fair. I mean, as I said, if I'm like out and about, like I'll get soda and stuff if I order food or anything, but if I'm at home, it's always water. Drink a lot of water. I also have tea on hand, but like I don't make tea as often as I should. I like tea. I like to drink tea. I just, I'm lazy sometimes. And it's like, okay, I have tea ready and available. You just got to pull it out, steep it in some hot water. But it's like, nope, nope. I could just have regular water. Which way is this? Okay, he's gonna go this way. Cool. Let's get behind this guy. You know what? That's fair. I enjoy black tea and like stuff like herbal teas. Like there's some fruit teas I've tried that are pretty good. There's I like peppermint tea, ginger tea, stuff like that. I don't like green tea though, and I know that's like it seems like it's everyone's favorite. Like green tea is so gross to me. Honestly, up until I tried like my first like black tea, I honestly just thought that I didn't like any tea at all. I was like, nope, this stuff's gross. Okay, looking at chat again. Nope, 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 nope. Mavericks, get out of here with that bullshit. Green tea is bad. It's the root of all evil. Oh man, you know what? Like, yeah, that sucks that you don't enjoy tea and might be helpful. Like, it just I get that though. If someone told me that like drinking green tea would fix most of my problems, I'd probably be like, nope, I'm not going to do it. Green tea gross. Green tea really disgusting. Green tea the root of all evil. Oh man, you know what? Maybe that should be another emote if we ever get there. It'll have to be like a green tea leaf with like devil horns or something coming off of it. Oh nah, ginger is awesome. Ginger is like the root of everything good. Okay, let's see if I can line this thing up with the bad job I've done so far of pulling in. Okay. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Nah, it's definitely going to be like the green tea with devil horns. And to be fair, that could also tie into Stardew Valley because you can plant green tea in Stardew Valley. So, oh man. Yeah, I don't know what it is about like green tea though. It's definitely not something I enjoy. And it's not as easy to make as like black tea. Black tea, you can like soak that in literal lava and it'll turn out right. Like green tea, you go a little bit too hot and it just gets like super gross. So you can't mess up black tea, but you can easily mess up green tea. I don't think you can mess up ginger tea though. I think ginger tea is pretty hardy too. Honestly, maybe that's what I need to do. I need to just pick up some ginger and stuff. You know, make my own ginger tea. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to take a look at the world map. Let's do a little bit of free roam and find us a place to sleep. That's what we're going to do. Well, that's good that it helped with that. You know, that'd be pretty scary being pre-diabetic. But you know, if switching out sugars for non-sugared soda helped, like cool. That's good to hear. Okay, here we go. Oh man, I always love when you end up on a road that's not on the map. I'm just hoping this loops around the way I needed to, or maybe goes the opposite way. Where is this taking me? Is this going to take me around the whole farm? It's going to take me around the whole farm. Oh yeah, that's like the thing that people forget sometimes. It's like if you change around some of your lifestyle habits, it can have amazing effects on your health and stuff. It's like I've heard so many stories of people being like pre-diabetic or you know having type 2 diabetes or something, but then switching out like various lifestyle habits. And you know if it was a case of type 2 that you know maybe came from you know weight or some other health issues like that, like I've heard cases of people like you know losing weight or something and suddenly not having those issues. Or I guess in the case of switching out sugared sodas for non-sugared soda, I'm guessing it helped with preventing insulin intolerance or insulin resistance. There we go. That's what it's called. Yeah, you might still be fat, but you're stronger. So there you go. I at least made you stronger. See, Mavericks, you were fat and weak before. Now you're fat and strong. So you're still not getting dates, but you can lift heavy things. So that's where I'm at too. It was funny too, because like I was actually joking about that to Zach yesterday when I was at the gym with him. I forget what he said, but like he said something like to the effect that I'm not fat. I was like, dude, I'm so fat, and he's like, nah, like I felt your like you know stomach, like you got those abs and stuff. I was like, yeah, I may have abs, but I'm still fat. uh, it was pretty great though. Well, that's good to hear. Like, I'm glad that, you know, especially if you need to lose weight, like, that's good that you're making progress on that. Yeah, I know that I need to lose weight, and I know that mine's mostly a diet thing. Like, because I do work out, you know, I exercise frequently. Just, have a hard time adjusting my diet. But on the flip side, you know, I'm working towards becoming a certified personal trainer, so at some point I'll have to make some healthier choices since, you know, I want to help other people along their journeys for fitness too. I can't be, you know, ignoring part of my journey, fitness, so. I mean, to be fair, you really have something hindering you. Like, I know that your family, you know, kind of brings you some pretty unhealthy food sometime, Mavericks, so I know that that can be a little bit of a hindrance for you sometimes. Well, that's fair. I get it. I mean, losing weight can definitely help with a lot of health things. I know that carrying excess weight to various degrees can definitely cause various issues. And that's coming out of a place where I'm personally myself fat, so I personally know that I'm at risk for those issues too, so. PCS, fuck. I know it, I know, I've heard that before. I'm just trying to think of what it stands for. Give me just a moment. I'm thinking. It's pulmonary, or wait, no. Polycystic ovarian syndrome. There we go. Yes, yes. I know what that is. So, yeah, I know that I've definitely dated like one or two people in the past that had PCOS, so. And I know that is something that is tied to weight, so. I mean, there's a couple of ways to treat it. I remember one of my exes that did have it. They gave them shots that would help with it. I mean, I think it mostly just kind of, I wasn't paying attention. I think it mostly just delayed their period and stuff, though. Otherwise, though, I know the other way to treat it mainly is through weight loss, generally. So. Oh, that wasn't what I wanted. Okay, let's see here. Let's see if I can pick up a job without getting myself killed here. Why is nothing paying well? Okay, that's the best paying job, but that's a little bit longer than I want. Fair enough, I get that. I'll still be streaming for a bit, so obviously you have time to get it out there. Okay, that's greatest to smallest route length, so let's go this way. Oh yeah, this is the one right here. This is the job. Look at this amazing trailer we'll be hauling, guys. I think that's going to be the job. Yep, we're doing it. This one pays so bad, but it's short, and it's short. That's mostly what I was after. Was it's not too long. And I'm kind of, I don't know, I think the trailer that I'm going to be hauling is going to be funny. So. I feel like this light's true to real life. This light in real life takes forever as well, so. Emraz Kwando. Is that like a... Isn't Emraz like a musician? I feel like he is. Yeah, that's fair. I didn't know that it had those other side effects. I only knew about the fact that it causes... Well, I mean, I knew like some of those, just not all of those. Like, I knew that it could mess with the hormones, since, I mean, anything that messes with the reproductive organs can throw your hormones out of whack, since, you know, those are obviously, you know, those obviously produce hormones. Yeah, I didn't know. Well, the weight problems, I mean, I feel like that one, yeah, kind of knew on that one. I just didn't know necessarily that it could produce further weight problems. Definitely didn't know about the thyroid problems or the hair issues or the joint inflammation. Like those ones are definitely new to me. The cycle stuff, like that one, just made sense, since obviously you have cysts in the ovaries. Like, that's going to cause cycle issues. Yeah, to be fair, like when I was way back in the day dating a person who had it, you know, they didn't necessarily tell me all those factoids about it either, so I don't know if they knew all of those or if they just kept it to themselves or what. Well, that's fair. I know that PCOS is actually something that was slightly covered in some of the materials that I'm studying for becoming a personal trainer, but it's definitely not covered in like that detail. You know, it's mostly, you know, covered as like, this is something that people that, you know, have a bit of extra weight might have, and then losing weight can be a way to, you know, help treat or reverse or, you know, potentially fix said issue. So that's the thing, though. It's like, feel like exercising and stuff like that, you know, it's definitely good for helping, you know, fix a lot of issues that people may or may not have. See, for Mavers over there, exercise at least fixed his lack of lats. See, that one's just a joke, but I just want to poke a little bit of fun at him. You know, I think it'll be interesting someday when I actually, after I get my certification, just because, yeah, I'll get to work with a lot of different clientele and stuff, which obviously means that various people have various health goals or various risk factors or, you know, other things I'll have to be concerned about or pay attention to, so I think it'll be interesting. I do also think it's always kind of just interesting that, you know, some person's health goals might not necessarily be like even the healthiest of goals, because let's see, you know, like mine, I just want to be, you know, stronger. That's why I go to the gym. I mean, I shouldn't say that's the only reason why I go to the gym. I love going to the gym, but, you know, my main goal when I'm there is like, I just want to be stronger. I just want to gain strength. Yeah, I'm not necessarily too concerned about other things, but Yeah, I mean, like that's the thing. It's like most of the time, exercise is not going to, fully cure something, or losing weight's not going to fully cure something, but it can do a lot for it. So, yeah, I know. I know there was several various diseases and disorders and stuff that I mentioned in my reading that it kind of covered that exercise can be a way to either reduce the symptoms or, in some cases, even potentially just reverse what it is or stuff like that. I always thought that, maybe I should take up yoga. I need a little bit more flexibility in my life. Like, not as flexible as I used to be. And that's not, I mean, I guess that's saying something because, like, I used to be pretty flexible. Though I've met a lot of people that are still less flexible than me, and it's like, whoa, whoa, whoa. I feel really inflexible, and some people are just, they have such limited range of movements and stuff. Like, that's another thing that I just want to help with, because, like, I've known several people where it's like they have something like that they just live with, because that's just how it is. Like, oh, this hurts, or I can't move this way, and it's like, you could fix that, and you don't have to live with it. So, I don't know. It'll be nice to eventually have the knowledge and skills to help fix stuff like that. I know for the training and stuff that I chose, like, I got the package that lets me get basically all the other focuses that they offer, like strength or performance, corrective exercise specialty, group exercise specialty. I think there was nutrition specialty as well, which might be the one I choose next. I don't know. We'll see. It just that's like a additional thing I can add to my certifications, because the main certification I think like 80% of the way through the study materials for. So I'm getting really close to getting to the point where I can take the exam and stuff, which I'll probably study for a couple of weeks or a few weeks before I take the exam, since I'm not feeling 100% about it. I mostly get like 80s and 90% on like the quizzes and assessments and stuff, but I want to get to the point where I can get hundreds on all those, so when I get to the test and forget some of it, I'll be able to at least still pull away with like a 85 or 90% or hopefully higher. Yeah, no, I think after I get my first certification, just as a certified personal trainer, I'll probably work towards either nutrition or corrective exercises. I don't know, maybe corrective exercises might be a better option. Because, I mean, nutrition, like, I get a lot of what I need to do for my current nutrition. It just, changing one's diet's hard. But I feel like there are a lot of corrective stuff I could definitely use. I feel like there are some, imbalances that I personally have and that, other people I know have, so that might be a little bit more useful. I don't know, we'll see. I think the first order of business is just getting my first certification. Mostly because once I get my, certification to be a personal trainer, it'll at least let me get out of my current job, which would be nice. I'm not 100% happy with my current job, so it'd be nice to move into something that, one, lets me help people, and two, would be something I enjoy, since I just love being in a gym environment. Not everyone that I'm going to help, I assume, will want to actually do resistance training, which I get. Resistance training isn't for everyone. I personally think everyone should do resistance training, but that's just because, you know, I'm kind of a gym rat myself, so but yeah, no, that'll be interesting. I think if I wanted to just lean full into the making more money approach, I could probably just take the group exercise certification first, but I don't care as much on that. Honestly, again, would rather do the one-on-one, you know, get to know people a little bit better, get to know their goals better. You know what? I could slim you down if you want, but it's going to cost you. That's not true. I mean, it'll cost you. You have to make me fried chicken or something. But no, I actually learned some stuff about different things you can do with various exercises that can help with the weight loss stuff. So, yeah, you chose the wrong time to stop going to the gym with me, bud. I'm learning more things that could have been useful to your weight loss goals. Though, to be fair, I feel like your biggest hindrance to your weight loss goals is also my biggest hindrance to my weight loss goals, which is, again, diet. See, I think maybe what we need to do, Mavericks, is maybe we just need to take like one night a week or one day a week or something where we both go shopping together and make sure that we only buy like healthy stuff for the week to eat, because that would definitely help us, you know, stay on track. Because I feel like when I'm at the grocery store, like, it's so easy to like grab something like quick and easy, but that might not be healthy for you. Versus, like, you know, if you grab something that is healthy, it's like, well, I'm going to eat that. I mean, that's why I always keep apples on hand, is because they're healthy and they're convenient. That's also why I keep carrots and celery on hand, is because they're healthy and convenient. But, you know, having those on hand and having other things to eat for like actual meals and stuff, or, you know, to eat when I'm not eating those, would be more helpful. So maybe that's what we need to do. We'll get to the store together one of these times and force each other to actually make some healthy purchases at the store. And luckily, vegetables and stuff are like actually super cheap, so it's not like it would even be that costly. Well, that's the other thing, is like, if you're eating small enough portions, like even something that might not necessarily be the healthiest, like as long as you're still running a caloric deficit, or, you know, keeping the caloric intake low, you should be fine. That reminds me of a scientist once who, I think all he consumed for like a month or something was like Twinkies, but he would also do it while taking multivitamins. And basically his whole point was that as long as your portions are correct in terms of calories, and you're getting the correct types of macronutrients and stuff, and also still finding a way to get the micronutrients you need, like, you know, a lot of various diets can be sustainable. Obviously that was an extreme, but that one just kind of proves that, like, you know, as long as something, you know, isn't too out of hand, like it should be fine. I mean, I guess that's what it is. Everything in moderation. You know, it's funny. It's like when I got off of work today, I had like not quite an hour before the stream, but I mean, most of an hour before the stream. Like, I think it was about 50 minutes since I had a call that took me like 10 minutes past the end of my shift. But I was like, ah, man, you know, it was a shitty call, shitty day, shitty shift. Like, okay. I mean, okay, I guess it wasn't all a shitty day, but like towards the very end, I just had some calls where it's like, oh man, that sucked. Like, end of my day, like, kind of ruined the whole work day. But yeah, no, there was just this moment of like, oh, I need to chill out, and yeah, no, I thought it was funny because I was just reading my study materials while I was trying to wind down from it. Which I got another chapter out of the way. I always try to get like at least one chapter done every 2 days, because at that pace I should be done within, well, from when I started I was like I should be done within a few months. At this point, I should be done with reading the materials within like a week or two. So I only have, I think, like 4 or 5 chapters left to study. And then after that, I'll probably take a couple of weeks to study for the certification exam. I mean, I also have to do my CPR and oh fuck, what are those other things called? It's like AED, I think. I'm trying to think of what it stands for. Okay, well, I can't remember what it stands for, so I think it's AED though. But, you know, basically, the term they use for a defibrillator. Okay, I gotta look this up. I'm pretty sure that's AED is the acronym for it. Automated external defibrillator. Okay. I was right. I knew there was defibrillator in there. I just couldn't put together what the first part meant. Yeah, I still gotta get my training for that. Because, you know, I need to get those before I can take the exam, CPR and AED certifications. Luckily, I think at this time they're letting you do the online certifications for that. So I'll probably do that. It's a lazy way to go about it. I mean, I'll get the in-classroom one later, but just so I can actually get the certification, I think it'd be nice to get it out of the way sooner rather than later, you know? Okay, I'm going to take a quick look at our driver manager here. Oh, look at that. This person right here, they're making bank so far. This other person, not making bank so far. But let's look at the per day. Yeah, this person, I guess we have 3 people that make bank for us, and then this person hopefully will make bank for us. Person needs to step it up a little bit. Okay. Don't have enough to afford anything. So yeah, I think with that, gone a little bit later than I was expecting to go tonight, so I'm actually going to end the stream here. But I do thank everyone for showing up today. And like always, I'm King Crab Zero. You can always check me out here on Twitch or even on YouTube under the same username. I stream on both. I mean, obviously, if you watch me on Twitch, there's no sense to go to the other or vice versa. And then I do have an Instagram if you like fitness stuff. That one is shown on my end title card and my beginning title card, or whatever. And he's Maveriz. Yeah, I don't think you get to plug yourself when we're not streaming together, but I don't know. that was pretty good. But yeah, he's Maveriz. I do have an official Discord, so if you guys ever want to check that out, that is a thing. I know everything that I usually plug is linked in my bio, so there's that option. And yeah, I'm going to stop the stream for the night. I hope y'all have a great night.